Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit tonight. Tonight being Saturday night, I thought why not come down to the storage unit, check out a few things, see how cold it is, um, and show off some books. Now I show off 4 books every video, and I've selected 2 from random, but earlier today there was an antique shop that was 20 minutes that way, and I was there probably about 2 months ago, and they had a whole section that was just blank. And I told them how many books I had here, and they wanted me to start selling my books there. But I crunched the numbers, because I'm thinking, what am I going to do with all these books? Maybe I could start selling them. Um, but it wasn't cost effective for me to have a stall at an antique shop. But then during the week, I got a notification. There's a stall holder with some comic books and a whole lot of records. So we went down there, and luckily enough, the stall holder was stocking up the shelves, and I found a bunch of books. I didn't buy them all. I bought 2, and there's probably about 5 left. I've put them on hold because I don't want to lose them, but I'll show them at the end of this video. The first book I'm going to show off in my collection is Lobo issue 20. This is from October of 1995. 95? Jeez. My eyesight is really bad. I've got the ring light right there, and the glare is, 95. It is so small, or maybe I just need glasses. But anyway, just a random issue of Lobo. This went for like 63 issues. If you happen to find any Lobo in the back issue bins, or just at your local, pick them up. They are a fun read. I have to admit, the Alan Grant writing is a little bit of a slog. I found, but the concept is fun. The action is fun, and it's a series which I think you could kind of get relatively cheap, and you could kind of fill out the whole run. So yeah, that's Lobo issue 20. The next one is What If issue 49. This is I just noticed, it's the Aussie variant, and it's what if the Silver Surfer possessed the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, I don't know too much. I can't remember too much about the writer and artist. Obviously, it's part of the Infinity War storyline with this gorgeous cover. It's just, I saw it and I was like, oh my God, this looks so bloody good. And then I realized that I don't care about the Infinity War. um, I like the movie. I like the Avengers Infinity War and the Avengers Endgame movies. They're a lot of fun. But the actual comic book series and all, like, I enjoyed some of the spin-offs or the crossovers. The Fantastic Four one was really good. That was a lot of fun. And again, I love the cover of this, but the whole story itself, I could take it or leave it. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know if anyone else feels about this way. But the thing of it is that the Infinity War comic book is vastly different to the Avengers movies. If you see the Avengers movies and then you want to go read these books, you're in for not a shock, but just you need a realization that they're 2 separate stories that are kind of linked with the Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos. But yeah, there we go. So that's What If issue 49. Now, the 2 key, oh no, the two new books that I received from the from the antique shop. Yeah, the last one is a bit of a key issue. I just want to tag in Hall Yeah Comics. He has an infinity for this character, and I saw this and I grabbed it straight away. It's Reed Fleming, the world's toughest milkman. This is issue 5 from Eclipse, and I paid $5 for this. Now, I have the first issue of Reed Fleming, and then I have another one. I can't remember the issue number, but let's just say I've now got 3 issues because here we have issue 5, and I looked through the guy's collection at the store. There was no more Reed Fleming, but if there was all the issues, I would have picked them all up. But while he was there, I said to him, I'm keen on getting all this. And he said, his name's Paul, and Paul said to me, I'm selling it for a friend of mine. He has 5,000 comic books. And I went, oh, okay, yeah, 5,000. I think Paul wanted to say that as like to wow me. But I think there's more than 5,000 books here. I didn't throw it in his face. I didn't tell him how many comic books I had. I just said to him, I'm keen on getting this entire run because it's just such an oddball character and told so earnestly because it is an indie book. But yeah, there we go. That's Reed Fleming, World's Toughest Milkman issue 5. And then he had a whole run of these, but I picked this one up just because I wanted to. Here it is. It's Flaming Carrot Comics issue 25. And yes, I did pay a fair bit. I paid $20 for this. So maybe I paid a little bit over what I should have. But it does have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. I can't work out which one this is. I am assuming that it would be Michelangelo, because he'd have his nunchucks in the back, and Raphael had them at the front. And there's no bow staff and there's no katanas. So yeah, I'm hazarding a guess and saying this is Michelangelo, and obviously here is Flaming Carrot. My daughter was with me when I saw this, and she saw how excited I got when I saw there was like 3 other Flaming Carrot books. There was like issue 8, and yeah, just a few others. But I saw this one especially, and I saw the turtles, and I was like, oh my god. And she started laughing. I showed her, and she said, that's weird, Dad, that's weird. And it is weird. It's a weird idea, weirdly written, weirdly told, but that's kind of why I love it. And yeah, by Dark Horse, and yeah, it was just a fun day to check out this stall, see what there was. There was a lot of action figures. I'm not huge on action figures, but there was some Turtles ones. There was this Splinter one that it was Hamato Yoshi, and he had a flipping motion, and he could turn into Splinter, which I thought was really cool. And my daughter saw that toy, and she reminded me of this idea for a Turtles comic book. And I said, that's a really cool idea. So what it is, she wanted to know why there was only one rat, why there was 4 turtles and 1 rat. She said, surely, well, she didn't say surely, she said there must be more than 1 rat in the sewer system. And I said, yeah, there's millions of rats. So why would only 1 rat be transformed into Splinter? So she said, well, why isn't there a story where the turtles find like an army of rats, and they're all mutated and they're huge hulking monsters? I thought that's a really cool idea. So IDW, if you happen to be listening to this, Jason Aaron, if you're listening to this, I highly doubt it, but that is a story I think would be a lot of fun to read. I would certainly love to read it. I've been a Turtles fan since the 80s. I don't remember that story ever being put to them, but I'll put my hand up. If you want me to write it, I would love to. Okay, that's the video for tonight. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you next one.